Hello, what up guys? How you doing? Here's Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory Finger Points to the Sky. Today's episode is actually powered by my sponsor Elgato. So for those of you that don't know, I use Elgato products to create my content for you. So I'm talking, I capture the gameplay with an Elgato. I'm using the cam link for my camera. We've got the key light brightening up the green screen, which removes the background and immerses me into the video. And of course, I'm using the Wave 3 microphone to get that lovely crisp audio. So there is a link down below in the description to a link to my Elgato profile page. Check them out if you're interested in content creation. Thank you very much for that. And getting on into the episode then, I mean, you guys are absolutely nailing it. We've had the best start this year to Ultimate Team Road to Glory videos that we've ever had. And I just want to keep that going. So all I can ask from you guys is to smash the thumbs up button. 10,000 likes again today? Can we make that happen? Oh, it's a big challenge. I wonder if they're up to it. We'll see. I guess we'll see. And then, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Thank you for 520,000 subscribers. Maybe even 521 by the time you're watching this. But anyway, at the start of this episode, I'm going to show you how to get a free 50k pack. And it is basically going into beginner squad battles or whatever it may be, any game mode in FUT. But beginner offline, make sure you do that. And score 100 finesse shot goals. As you can see, I won like 39-0 in one of the games, which means that if you're better than me, you could probably get it done in 2 games. Or if you're on my level or a little bit below, 3 games of beginner squad battles, just scoring constant finesse shot goals, and you will get a 50k pack. Which, on a road to glory, this early on in the series, or even in the FUT 22 season, that's a big deal. 50,000 coin pack, that's 12 rare gold players with a high percentage of, or high chance of getting something decent. Unfortunately for me, I get Coates. I get an 83 rated board pull, I guess, which I was absolutely fine with. I'm not trying to get, like, Mbappe in a pack already. It's a little bit too early for that, I think. But I do get Gabriel Jesus, I get Mason Mount, Talisca, Baku looks like a pretty good player, a series legend as well down the end of the pack, Atal. Oh, it's just not a bad 50k pack, to be fair. If I'm not going to get a walkout or whatever, then a pack like this has done me quite well. 383s, I'll absolutely take it. So that's how you get yourself a free 50k pack. Make sure you go and get that done. Take advantage of that very easy objective if you're looking to try and up your road to glory right from the start. So I then decided to tackle marquee matchups. So it's at over 20,000 coins, and for some reason I missed showing you guys the Arsenal versus Spurs one. I had to go out and buy a couple of players, but I did use a few that we already had in the club. And essentially, I think I spend coins here on some non-rare golds for the final 3 squads, I think, or maybe those 2 middle squads. And it brings me down to about 14,000 coins. So we did spend some money to get marquee matchups done, but I think it was worth it simply because of the pack returns. I don't mind trading in some of those untradeable gold players that we've got and putting a little bit of money in order to get back some nice tradable packs where we could potentially strike it lucky or make a little bit of money, break even, whatever it may be. If we just break even from marquee matchups, we've got a W there, haven't we? We've traded some untradables for some tradables. So we get Van der Streek in the first pack, which was a silver pack, the silver version of Van der Beek, I assume, with that name right there. And then moving on into pack number 2. This one's just a mixed players pack, and it's actually the bronze, which shows in the pack opening animation. There's been so much chatter as well, especially on like social media, on Twitter and stuff, about this pack animation this year and how lots of people don't like it. If you get a walkout, it's sort of like bam right there. I kind of like it. I just want to get to the good stuff. I don't necessarily need all of the build up. Maybe if it was a little bit, like the player, if you get a walkout, that is, the player is kind of already out on screen. Maybe show us those flames first and then have the player run out like a second or 2 later, and then that might keep a little bit of the hype, mightn't it? So yeah, maybe they can slightly adjust the the animation, who knows? We get a board player there. Unfortunately, our Argentinian PSG player we get is not Messi. It is Icardi, which is a little bit of a letdown. But like I said, it's a little bit too early to pack someone monstrous like that. I might, that might get me a little bit too far ahead of you guys. At some point, it's going to happen. And oh, what is this? 2 informs in one pack from marquee matchups, and they didn't even show up. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know why the rare gold is showing up instead of them. But yeah, I got 2 tradable informs. One, the Italian guy is discard value, and the Colombian guy is like 17, 18,000 coins. So I was buzzing with that. That was incredible to get. That right there was a huge dub from marquee matchups. To get basically 25,000 coins worth of players in 2 informs. The rest of the players, they were all bonus as well. So yeah, I had a massive win from marquee matchups in my opinion. Whereby we can now upgrade the team even further. So yes, that's right, we're going to make even more changes to the squad. Like I said, get used to it, because I'm sure every single episode we're going to be making slight changes as we do amass more coins. So I toyed with the idea of maybe bringing that Diaz, the Colombian left winger. I toyed with maybe bringing him into the squad. But then I discarded the Italian guy to get 10k because he was literally discard. And then I actually ended up selling Diaz because I thought, I'll take 18,000 and I'll get some players which I think would actually perform a little bit better. So we're heading into Serie A. And as you can tell by the thumbnail of this video, we picked up Mertens. 6.8k for Mertens this year. I think that's a steal. And then 17.5k for Insigne. Now, I think with the way that the gameplay's been going for me at the start of the game, and a lot of you as well, it feels a little bit clunky, doesn't it? So I'm hoping that buying some of these players with really good dribbling stats is going to make things just flow and feel a little bit better. That's like the aim anyway. So Barella, we buy him as well. Looks like a classy centre midfielder. And then we're selling Gelson Martins. Basically selling all the Ligue 1 guys. As nice as it was to pick them up in yesterday's episode, we played with them for a few games of Rivals. We're unbeaten, and they were good and all that, but I just now have the funds to be able to elevate past that, which is brilliant. If you guys have the have the funds as well, you might as well try and pick up the best players possible, unless you're better than me when it comes to the transfer market. If you can make those coins work for you, buying and selling and trading and stuff, then of course that is a very, very good option. Maybe don't buy your team right now and just try and trade and increase your money that way. So I pick up a Manolas, so another very, very fast centre-back, 81 pace on him. Nice, solid defending and physical stats as well. And he replaces Denia. So him, Gelson Martins, they've sold. Made a little bit of money on some of those guys, which was quite nice, actually. I would say overall we probably just about broke even from the French league players. Maybe made a tiny bit of money. Yeah, probably a little bit of profit. But then Zielinski is next. And then we changed the starting formation here to get Muriel in. So as you can see, I think I need to... Come on, Tom. Flip the strikers around. That's going to help you get more chem on Muriel. So, yeah, we're going to be playing with an off-chemistry Insigne. He'll be on 6 chem or 7 chem after I've played 10 games with him. And then everybody else should be on full chem, right? So, I looked at Muriel at the start of the game when his stats came out, and I was like, this is a card I probably need to use. And he's just cheaper than I thought he would be. As a starter player, I was thinking he was going to be more in the 15k mark, just because he does look so good and links to other players in a good league. But as you can see here, we've spent our money and done really quite well for it. We've got Spinazzola, we've got Manolas, we've got Zielinski, Barella, Mertens, Insigne and Muriel. So a whole bunch of Serie A players coming into the team, and still got that triangle of Eredivisie players, of Ajax players. I think they're the next thing to go, obviously. If I can try and make money on them, you might see tomorrow that maybe they've gone and I've replaced them with somebody different. But in order to upgrade from them, we need the players to be better. And the better players on that right-hand side, it seems like you either go for players like what I've got, or the cost increases dramatically to like Mbabu or something like that, who's like 20k plus for a right back. So we might not quite have enough money to truly upgrade that little triangle yet. And they're working quite well for me, so maybe I'll just keep them for a little bit, and you know, upgrade them next week once I've had some like rivals rewards or squad battles rewards or whatever it may be. We will, of course, try and get as nice a team as possible. I also need to try and put some time and effort into the hybrid SBCs, the League and the Nations one, and the League and Nations one. So yeah, if I have a little go at that, hopefully we'll be able to. Be nice to it would be nice to get some more tradable packs, right? Trying to increase our coins as well from that and make profit there. So I'm actually going to start Barella at CDM. This is not an ideal 3 in midfield with Barella, Gravenberch and Zielinski because they're all 3 centre mids really. But Barella had the best defensive stats out of those guys. If we do change Gravenberch, you know, if we sell the Dutchies, then maybe I can look for someone who's more of a proper CDM to link with a nice fast centre-back and a nice right-back as well. And if we can do that, then, yeah, maybe we'll have the team in a better spot where we could go with a different formation, try something else different. I don't know. But we're going to end this episode by going into some rivals. So I know there are a lot of you out there that like to see the gameplay early on and for me to test out my new team. So here we go. Went into a game. I definitely outmatched this guy, or out-teamed this guy, should I say. His squad is very starter compared to mine, and I don't know, he wasn't really playing off right from the start. It was kind of a little bit all over the place. I get an early goal with Muriel. That was a low-driven shot. I think they're coming back, you know. I think they're going to be quite good again this year. And he was like pausing it, not really playing, and he quit. I don't know why he went into a game, because he clearly wasn't ready. Like maybe his phone went or the doorbell went or something. Although I was playing this quite late at night, so I doubt that's the case. But yeah, anyway, he quits at 1-0, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll take the free win. And it counts as 2 wins, essentially, because I am on this win streak, aren't I? So I've played 4 games, won 4 games, but I've gone all the way through to like Division 9 rank 1. So anything further than this, or no, we're still pushing towards Division 8, aren't we? So yeah, I need like a couple more victories in order to go through and get promoted for that, which would mean even better rewards next week, which is quite nice. Overall, I need to get 7 wins by next Wednesday night or Thursday or whatever, so that I can get the best rewards for whatever I'm in Div Rivals. So then, we go into the next match. I think, again, my team looked pretty good compared to this guy's. You know, didn't have such a bad team, though, but I'm quite liking the fluidity of my strike force right now. Muriel, a proper striker, and then 2 very small, very agile, nice dribbling players in Mertens and Insigne. I think I always sort of flock towards those guys at the start of the game. And there's a reason for it. It's because they just do feel very, very nice. And as you can see here, I end up going 2-0 up just before the 30-minute mark. So this game was going really well for me. I felt like I was in control. And, you know, as long as I don't do anything stupid. Well done, Tom. Well done, mate. You've ruined it there, haven't you? Yeah, I make a defensive error and he gets a goal. But my expected goals is 3 compared to his 1.2. So I should have scored another goal in that half. I need to be a little bit more clinical is what that is telling me. But a nice ball through to Insigne here. Getting caught by the defender. Unfortunately, I don't think I took the best touch. So I don't get clean through and score. In fact, he actually wipes me out. And I think I realised that I was playing against 2 people in this one. I think there was a co-op match going on here because there was two things above people's heads. They're running around all the time. I think I was playing up against a duo. But yeah, he gets a red card for it. I hit the bar from the free kick. It's cleared poorly, and then Mertens with some nice dribbling and a solid strike on that left foot actually ends up getting me the goal. So it's worked out for us in the end. We might have missed the free kick, but he got a red card. We got the finish. So that has essentially like won me the game, hasn't it? And that's exactly what that did. So, end of the game there. We win 3-1. Sorry if I sound a bit different. I've got a little bit of a sore throat and all that. Don't worry, it's nothing sinister. It's just a sore throat and a blocked nose and stuff from me being up late trying to grind out this game for you lot. And making these videos, actually. Speaking like into the microphone when I had a couple of weeks off beforehand. My voice wasn't ready for me to return to work, so I just need to get over this honey and lemon, and we'll be back to normal in no time, no doubt about it. So yeah, I get a little, no, not a great pack from one of those 75 to 83 packs. Basically a 2-goal player pack, isn't it? But they're not giving us, but they're giving us a rating cap this year. Kind of sucks. But that's going to wrap things up for the episode. You know, 15 minutes has gone by already. Now it's Saturday. So it's football day. Hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. I'm going down to the Ipswich match today to hopefully see us get a victory. That'll be the ideal situation for me. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below who your team has got today, and are you going to the match? Curious to know. So if you could go absolutely ham on the like button. Like I said, 10,000 likes on this episode. I mean, I would have just a massive smile on my face all day long. So if you can make that happen, you'll make my day. And of course, subscribe. Keep subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell. Thank you for that. And welcome to everyone that's new. I'm pleased to have you here. I'm glad you finally found the home of the RTG. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram, where I will be posting stories and pictures and stuff from when I go to football, so you can see like what my seat is like at Ipswich Town, how good's my view, and all of that type of stuff. And yeah, other than that, there's nothing more to say apart from I hope you have a wonderful day. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of your beloved RTG. Peace.